Hey guys, welcome back to Super Dynamic Bros. I'm Isaiah Amato.
I'm Michael Sarabona.
And today we're back for another long-awaited episode of Surprise That Is Good.
Ooh, it has been way too long.
Jesus, I think the last one we did was...
like back in May for The Mummy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, we took the whole summer off.
Well, guys, we are back and we're coming in hot. What movie are we talking about today? What is Surprise That Is Good, Isaiah?
Surprise That Is Good is a 90s classic comedy, law firm comedy with the good star of Joe Pesci. We're talking about the movie that is...
My Cousin Vinny.
Boy, do we have a Cousin Vinny in our family. I wish I did. Honestly.
Actually, I think I do have a Cousin Vinny.
You have a cousin? Oh,
I think I do have a Cousin Vinny. Yeah, you know, we got Cousin Vinny's, we got Cousin Ronnie's, we got Johnny's.
Whole Jersey Shore family.
You know, Ronnie, Johnny, Snooky, J-Wow. We got them all running the Italian family. Mazzaruzzi pizza and all that.
Was the typical quick?
I can only say some Italian.
If you're new to Surprise That's Good, we're going to base down the movies into certain factors, our favorite quotes, our favorite lines, our favorite characters, our surprise sequel, if we could make a sequel about it.
If we could make a sequel to My Cousin Vinny 2, what would it be about?
We'll find out at the end of this episode.
Yep, so just real quick, Surprise That's Good is our podcast show where we discuss those little hidden gem movies that have been long, way too forgotten, that we honestly think are cinematic classics. It should be Casablanca, then My Cousin Vinny.
Exactly. This is the type of thing where if you haven't seen the movie, you know, and you catch on, you like what we're saying, then of course go out and see it, you know. Or if you haven't seen it in a long time and we're bringing you back good old memories, then go ahead and pop the movie back in and watch it.
Exactly. So, Isaiah, what is My Cousin Vinny about?
So, My Cousin Vinny is these two kids. They're traveling. They stop off by like a grocery store, gas station, yeah, something that has both. Pick up a few things, and of course, they have the worst timing of all because the minute they leave, another car comes in very similar to them.
Almost same exact car.
Almost same color, same concept type car, where if you didn't really know much about cars, you saw it in a glimpse of that, you would have thought they were the same car. So they came in, the other two guys come in, they shot the clerk, they robbed them, and then they go off their ways. So when the cops pull the other guys over, they think it's them, they get brought in, of course.
And of course, these are two. They're from Jersey. Yeah. And they're driving in. They're in Alabama.
Yeah, they're in Alabama.
So they're pretty much discriminated.
Yeah, they're driving a Buick Skylark.
It's the Buick Skylark.
Metallic green.
Buick Skylark.
Buick Skylark. Which is a big deal in this whole movie.
Big deal in this whole movie.
If you forgot what this car was, watching this movie, you remember what this car was. A 1963 Buick Skylark.
Buick Skylark. And so these two guys, they get arrested. Yeah. Because they're being charged with a crime that did not commit.
Crime of first degree murder.
And they need a lawyer. Luckily, one of the kids, they got a cousin named Vinny, who passed the bar, but has never won a case. And that's, of course, our main character, Joe Pesci. He drives in with his beautiful fiance.
This is his first case.
It's his first case. He never won.
He never won a case, and this is actually his first case.
His first case, yeah.
He's been shadowing a few people, but this is his first solo case. The guys don't even know about this. The cousins don't know.
No, they think he's a big shot lawyer from Jersey.
Yeah.
Little do they know, he's got almost no experience.
Yeah, so he comes down with his fiance,
Marissa Tomei, which this is, by the way, the most beautiful Marissa Tomei has ever been.
This is like her peak.
I mean, she's still gorgeous to this day, even as Aunt May.
This is like the one where you think about her. This is the movie.
This is peak Tomei.
Yeah, I mean, she's, like you said, in Spider-Man, she's
stunning still. Stunning.
In an older woman fashion.
Look, I'll be starting the Marissa Tomei Appreciation Podcast pretty soon, guys.
I already have the shirts made. We're ready to go.
We are ready to go.
Yeah, so he comes down with his fiance, and of course everything goes on with the whole case.
Yeah. It's a very much like a fish out of water story with, they got to abide by the Alabama Southern tactics while, he's a big, loud, New
York style. They're not used to his techniques, his mannerism and all that, so Yeah, so it's more of him learning him like this is a learning experience for, of course, Vinny itself.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, this is a fantastic movie. This is such a great comedy.
This is a movie I mostly can see almost at least once a year.
This is on TV like almost every weekend. Just
Really?
go on any station. You'll find My Cousin Vinny somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. I
can see that happening, like a USA TNT.
Yeah. I've watched this movie 100 times just because of that. It's always on TV.
And it's still funny to this day.
Still so funny.
The perfect timing, the chemistry between Joe Pesci and Marissa Tomei is like...
It's honestly one of my favorite like couples in a movie.
Yeah.
Is them two.
Mm-hmm.
Their relationship, like the chemistry is just so perfect that like it's almost too believable.
And this is honestly like one of my favorite Ralph Macchio movies.
Other than Karate Kid.
I mean, other than the first Karate Kid.
Which, tell me another.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there really wasn't any.
No, it's either this and Karate Kid. So,
yeah.
I mean, he probably did a lot of other movies I have no idea about. But
yeah. But yeah, no, this is...
I like him a lot in this one.
I like Ralph Macchio a lot, actually.
Ralph Macchio in this one. He was funny. He was, you know, for a kid that's about to go to jail for for life, you could say.
For life, yeah.
For life in prison, Alabama prison. He was good in this one.
All right, Isaiah. So we're going to start going down our list of topics. First off, we're going into our favorite moment. Isaiah, hit me with your favorite moment from My Cousin Vinny.
Okay, let me give you a little history before we start on this one. So,
hit me.
In the court case, when every time Joe Pesci would go to court, he would have like a leather jacket on, like a dress shirt and tie, and I think some jeans. Like
no, he didn't. Did he have a tie?
He had a tie on.
He had a tie?
I think, yeah, but it was a leather jacket, and then, like, he just looked very, like, unprofessional.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have fly in New York, but in the Alabama court case, it was unprofessional.
And you have a very, very, very strict judge.
So, yeah, the judge from the Munsters.
From the Munsters, yeah, Hernan Munster.
You can't disguise him. He
he looks like Frankenstein.
Yeah, green makeup, no green makeup, that was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has that Ron Perlman type face where it
just looks like
no
a
matter
brick,
what he's
you know?
in, like,
yeah.
he just has that face. Yeah, so he would give him slack, like always, like tell him off, like, hey, I'm gonna put you in contempt of court. You come back with the suit, you going to jail, this and that.
He gets arrested more times throughout the movie than the actual than everybody else in this movie. Than the kids.
Yeah, So he buys it. He ends up. He has a suit. He ends up getting dirty. He couldn't go to the cleaners, so he ends up buying a suit. And this is the only suit that. Let me tell you So the scene in this movie. So he ends up buying a suit. He comes in and he's just decked out like in this red.
It's like a burgundy. He looks like a
musician type, like a mariachi type.
He looks like a 70s like weather anchor.
Like, yeah, he looks
like Ron Burgundy.
He looks like Ron Burgundy, but more flamboyant.
Way more flamboyant, yeah.
Yeah, so he's trying to tell the judge, he's like, listen, I tried to buy this suit, but there's no store open. The cleaners is closed because everybody got the flu. There's like one excuse after another excuse after another excuse. So
they got the flu.
Everybody
here
store
gets
got
the flu.
Yeah, so and the only store's open, the second-hand store. So I had to buy this ridiculous-looking suit just for you. It's like, are you on top of drugs? No, sir, I'm completely sober. But yeah, watching that scene, I was like, oh, shit. It's like, he's right. He's like, one after another. It's like, he can't get a break in this movie.
Not at all. And also, like, some other, like he's constantly trying to find, like, a place to sleep without any noise.
Oh, God, it was, like, one hotel after another. It was, like, one had, like, a giant, like, train horn.
Yeah, one was like right next to like a factory, so like they had the morning horn.
Yeah, it was a mill.
Yeah, and then he's literally sleeping in the middle of the woods, and it's just an owl, just like.
And the only time he had a good night's sleep was when he was in the prison. when the riot broke out. It was the only time he had a good night's sleep.
He's like, oh, I think I'm gonna like jail tonight. I might actually get a good night's sleep. So my favorite moment in the movie is halfway through the movie, the other kid that's not related to Joe Pesci, he decides that what was his name?
Oh, the friend, I think it was Bill, or is it Stan?
Stan.
Was it Stan?
I think it's Stan. Yeah, Stan. Stan sounds familiar.
No, it was one of the two because one of the guys was named Bill, the other one was named Stan. Couldn't tell you which one. Actually, matter of fact, probably Google. Oh, Billy. So Bill was Ralph Macchio. So Stan was the other guy.
Stan was the other guy. Yeah. So he decides to get his own lawyer.
The one that the state gives him, the free lawyer.
The free lawyer, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not prosecutor, defendant.
Defendant. Yeah. The.
Free I totally went to law school. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I watched a lot of.
Law and Order. Oh, that too.
So defense attorney from the state. Yeah.
Yeah, from the state. So. He thinks like, all right, he's got a good lawyer now. So now that lawyer is gonna start cross-examining.
He's opening up his own case. Like he's opening the case up to the jury to tell like, their side of the story.
He's doing his version of the opening statements.
Yeah. So
I should have brought a textbook before we did this.
I should have went to law school before we started doing this podcast. Yeah, so he's trying to open up his case. He's so the jury knows their side of the story before the lawyers start adding.
And to Stan, like he thinking like, all right, he's got a normal lawyer.
He's smooth as shit in the beginning. Right?
Yeah, like he's smooth as hell.
Don't worry about this. I got this.
And then halfway through his opening statement, or whatever you want to call it, he's just constantly stuttering every word that comes out of his mouth. Like, you can barely understand him at a certain point.
Oh, he definitely has
statistics.
Yeah, stage fright for real. Like, this was like...
And then after all of that is done, like, nobody, like, he's so proud that he finishes his closing statement. He's so proud. He sits down. Nobody knows what the fuck he just said. He's like, yeah, just nailed that in the bag.
The judge was confused. The jury was confused. Even the plaintiffs was confused.
He got fired, like, right after that.
No, right after Joe Pesci did his, and it's like, yeah, you're fired. I want him.
All right, so who is your favorite character?
My favorite character, and of course we can't count the main character.
Cannot count Vinny.
We can't count Vinny, even though I wanted to. He was awesome. I really like Marissa Tomei's character.
Fuck, that's actually mine too.
I really love her character in this one. She was the only one that could put up with his shit.
Yeah.
She was the only one like that actually really helped him.
No, she
read the fucking textbook.
In the end, she's the reason why they win the case.
Exactly.
Like, it all lands on her shoulders.
All because she could remember the actual differential of the cars. Because one has it, the other one is
the Buick Skylark.
The Buick Skylark has a split differential axle. And that's why the reason why the tires were like that. Of course, I know about cars, so I can remember this shit.
Yeah, so lucky you.
Yeah, because the other guy's cars, it was I forgot the other car's name. I forgot what type of other car it was. It was wasn't a Caddy. It was.
Wasn't a Cadillac?
I think it was maybe a Cadillac.
I think it was Cadillac.
Might be a Cadillac.
It's a Cadillac.
Chevy Malibu.
See, now that sounds familiar in the movie too.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
All right, but yeah, so Marissa, she's also probably the strongest person in the movie.
Oh, she is.
Like, most definitely. And like, it's funny because like she's very much playing like that very like stereotypical like Jersey girl.
It was a Pontiac Tempest.
Fuck, we were both wrong.
It was a 64 Skylark and a 63 Pontiac Tempest.
Cancel the show. Cancel the show.
Charlotte Green. Same size and type.
Look, we here at Super Dynamic Bros apologize for our lack of research.
There's a blessing and a curse in going off the dome.
It's a bless.
It's a bless because it's always fresh. It's a curse because we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about half the time. We just go off the tongue.
Thank you all for still staying with us.
You're still tuning in. Yeah, so
for Mom still tuning in.
Marissa Tomei, she was great.
Yeah.
No, but she was, like I said too, like when she was stuck in the hotel room, in the multiple hotel rooms.
Multiple, yeah.
Bored out of her mind in backwoods Alabama, she was reading the textbooks and letting like Joe Pesci know, like, yo, you know you could do this. You know you're supposed to see the evidence.
Yeah, and of course he's being like a macho idiot.
Yeah, he's not nice to you. You have to look at the evidence. You just went hunting with him for no fucking reason.
I love that scene.
Oh god, yeah. So she's my favorite character.
She is my favorite character too.
Good, we're on the same case here.
Ha! Lawyer joke, right? No, that wasn't.
Oh my god, I wasn't even thinking about it.
Cases.
Same case.
I think I'm gonna go watch Law and Order after this.
I object.
Sustained.
Overruled.
Fuck you.
No for the puns.
All right, Isaiah. Next up is our favorite line. What is your favorite line?
Oh, my favorite line of this movie. I can't believe I got out of the page. I apologize in advance, but I'm going to do a brief synopsis of it. So, backstory on this one. He goes in. Joe Pesci goes in, looks for the guy that his fiancée played pool with. And she wants $200 from him. The guy doesn't want to win $200. So Joe Pesci comes in. He's like, I'm here to collect the money you owe my fiance. The dude's like, how about I go and kick your ass? So this favorite line over here, he's like, oh. It's like, you know what? Let me think about this. Should I collect the $200? Should I get my ass beat? No, I could really go for an ass beating right now. I should, but and he's contemplating. He said fucking with this dude. So he's like, you know what? Yeah, I just want the $200 from him. Fuck, I wish I had it because it was a lot longer, but yeah.
He did end up getting those $200 though.
Oh, he beat the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
And then he asked his friend, he's like, was that a slip and fall? He's like, yeah. All property? Well, no, it fell in my house. Damn it. All right. Just like trying to make another case in Alabama.
So my favorite line is actually from more towards the beginning of the movie. It's actually when Bill is in the interrogation room, and the cop is like, so you were the one who shot the clerk, and he's like, I shot the clerk, and he keeps repeating like, I shot the clerk, like he's questioning it,
but they're taking it
as a confession.
I shot the clerk.
So in the courthouse, the cop is reading like his statement. And it's like, yes. And the defendant repeatedly said, I shot the clerk.
But he says it in a monotone voice.
I shot the clerk.
Can you read back what he said?
I shot the clerk.
Like, they didn't do audio tape or nothing. They just read back what you said. I shot the clerk.
I shot the clerk.
I shot the clerk.
I shot the clerk.
And the other friend next door of him, they're both thinking that it's all about the stolen tuna that he put in his pocket by mistake.
Yeah.
So the reason why they think they're getting arrested was because of the stolen tuna. So the friend is writing him out. I was like, yo, I told him not to do this. It was a big mistake. The law and this and that. And then, of course, the cop's like, hey, you know about the shooting. And it was all about the fucking tuna.
It's all about the tuna. Yeah. And there's so many other, like, freaking great lines in this movie.
Oh, especially when he's questioning the witnesses, all the ones that think they could witness.
Yeah.
About the instant ready. What was it? Grits. Instant grits.
You sure about those 5 minutes?
You sure? So how does it take you 5 minutes when it takes an astounding restaurant 20 minutes to cook grits? You have magic grits?
You grow your grits out of a beanstalk?
Oh, the old lady with the glasses. And you're holding back. Okay, and this is 50 meters, half of it. How many fingers am I holding up?
Please let the record show that he is holding up 2 fingers. Judge, please. Now, Mrs. Riley. And only Mrs. Riley. How many fingers am I holding up, dear?
I believe 4. That was the same fucking 2 fingers.
Oh, looks like I might need new glasses.
Yeah, so he just wipes the floor with every single...
That's honest. That's like the part of the movie where you just start, like, you really, like, cheering for him. Because the first half you think, like, man, this dude's just a fuck up.
Like, how is he going to do this? But he just, he picks up the ball and he just kept rolling with it.
Yeah.
And then the guy with the dirty screens and all the leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he won it.
It's so easy of a case that even I probably could have solved it.
I probably could have made it so easy to win a court case.
Yeah. Favorite court case movie?
Oh boy, where do I start? The one with fucking Jack Nicholson.
Oh, A Few Good Men?
Few Good Men.
Okay, yeah,
it's a good one.
It's a classic one.
It's a classic one. You know, it's a safe one.
Yeah, The Firm.
The Firm is a good one, too.
It's good. Is there any more Tom Cruise movies I can name?
About court cases? No. No, that's pretty much about it.
Damn it.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, you know what I really like? It's an underrated movie. It's Find Me Guilty. With Vinny.
Oh, that's the one where he had hair.
Yeah,
surprisingly, that's all I remember from it.
Yeah, like, he had hair.
Yeah, he had the hair.
Yeah, he played the mobster, and he ends up. I think it was based on a true story. He ends up defending himself.
Yeah, it was the first movie that I saw Peter Dinklage in.
Yeah, he was
the guy from Game of Thrones. Yeah,
he was a nice guy in that movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the buddy that helped him out because he was actually a real lawyer, and he was trying to tell him, like, listen, do this, but don't do this. Like, helping him out because he knows himself.
That's a movie I've not seen in years.
That's actually a good movie.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about it was just he had hair.
Yeah.
That was about it.
He had hair. What the fuck hair? No, he had, like, short hair and A Man Apart.
I don't remember Man Apart.
Man Apart was the one where his wife died.
Yeah.
So he had the buzz cut hair, and he had a beard.
Yeah.
So, My Cousin Vinny, you know.
All right, so hit me with a sequel idea.
Oh, geez, this is a hard one because this is the type of movie where I don't know if you could get a sequel.
Well, fun fact that I pulled up from the internet. So apparently there was actually going to be a sequel.
What was it about?
I'm about to tell you. Yeah, so in 2012, the original writer for this movie actually pitched a sequel idea which would involve Vinny practicing law in the United Kingdom.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
I could probably come up with a better story right now.
Well, which is what I want you to do.
Okay, so here's my sequel. Now you said that, now I'm thinking about ones in my head. So now, this movie set years later. They already got married. They had a kid. The kid's in trouble. So he's back in New York. He's a pretty good lawyer, but now he has to try to help his son out. But his son is actually fucking guilty.
The son actually did it.
So it's either win the case, because he never lost the case. So it's either win a case, keep your record, help your son out, or obey the truth and lose his case and have your son go to jail.
Okay, I like it. I'm gonna hit you with this sequel idea, okay?
Okay.
Vinny is the one who gets in trouble.
Who's gonna get him out?
Marissa Tomei.
Did she go to law school?
She went to law school. She passed the bar. Hasn't won a case yet. This will be her first case. Vinny, of course, gets mistaken identity for like a mobster. Not really him.
Like a mobster.
He's Italian. Look, I'm allowed to say that I'm Italian. Yeah, people think he's like his character from Goodfellas, but he's really not.
What if they did that, whereas he plays two characters? He plays the mobster and he plays Vinny.
Look. Now you're selling me $100 million movie right now.
I was like,
box office wise. That's how much we're making.
Opening weekend.
60 million opening weekend. Number 1 in the box.
That's a good idea.
I like it.
I like your story too. What would it be called?
Well, can we call it My Cousin Vinny?
I've always liked those ones that it's a sequel, but it's a different title.
Ernest Goes to Camp. Vinny Goes to Jail.
Vinny Goes to Jail. That sounds like those straight to DVDs. Christmas Vacation 2.
Christmas Vacation 2. Eddie's Vacation. Eddie's fuck, what was it called? Tropical.
I forgot.
Eddie's Tropical Vacation. Some shit like that.
Terrible as well too, but yeah, that's one of those.
Vinny goes to jail. It's like Ernest, but better. What would your sequel? What would your title be then?
You should. My Cousin Vinny 2. Save Me Papa. Save Me Papa.
Save Me Papa.
Save Me Papa.
All right, and mine's not going to.
Yeah, I don't know. I made this shit. I didn't think that far ahead. Like I said, I just came up with my story 2 minutes ago.
How about My Cousin Vinny? Back to law school.
Oh, he has to go back to school.
He has to go back to law school.
This is some Rodney Dangerfield type shit. He's the old man in law school.
Exactly.
This is an extreme goofy movie situation.
Extreme Vinny movie.
Extreme Vinny.
Back to basics.
Back to law. I am the law.
Ah, Vinny 2, I am the law.
Dig it.
All right. Do we have anything else for this episode of Surprise That's Good?
No. Other than you could find us on the Instagram, on the Twitter.
On the Twitter at
Google us.
Super Dynamic Bros. You could Google us.
You could try Google. I've never Googled us before, but you could Google me all over.
What was that? You can Google me all over.
Google me all over the internet.
Well, guys, always make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, let us know your favorite. Have you seen My Cousin Vinny, or if you know any others? Surprise is good.
Guys, if you guys have not seen My Cousin Vinny, please,
highly recommend.
Please go see it.
Don't watch it on TV. Watch it like in the regular non-cut version.
Yeah, he gets to say the F word.
A lot. It's Joe Pesci. I mean,
it's not Home Alone Joe Pesci, but
yeah, this is. But it's not Goodfellas Joe Pesci.
No, not at all.
Yeah, this is like.
It's like the middle.
I don't even know what's the middle. I don't want to say Lethal Weapon 3. But what's the middle?
Lethal Weapon 3?
I guess rated R, but like not hardcore funny. Like it's funny,
yeah,
but like not annoying.
He's not annoying in those movies. How dare you?
I'll give you the fourth one. He's not annoying in the fourth.
Leo gets whatever you want. Leo gets.
With blonde fucking hair.
It's fucking awesome. He's a private eye in that one.
Oh, geez.
Or is he the real estate one? No, he's a private eye in that one.
I think he was I don't know. I wasn't really too fond of 3.
Fuck you, I like 3.
I'm not a fan of 3.
4 is the one I'm on.
Yeah. It goes downhill. Really.
Yeah. Well.
First one's
great.
Second one.
I love the second one, though.
Yeah. Then, third, and then fourth.
Yeah. It's no Mission Impossible.
No. Rare factor. Yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in again. We kindly appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hearing us.
And guys, please make sure, have a dynamic day.
Bam, we should trademark that shit.